long should a guy last in bed?
It's up to you.
What? Bro, just give me a pat on the shoulder. Okay. If you were in a room alone with me, how long would you last in bed?
Do I have a choice to stay in that room? Could I leave?
I'm just asking, how long would you last?
I would walk out of the room.
You would walk out of the room?
Yeah.
You don't want me?
If it makes you feel better, how would it make you feel?
You don't want me. He's missing out. I cannot be the only one who's experienced the violently humbling moment when someone asks what you do for fun and you come to the realization that you simply are not fun.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, it's 6:30, and I had plans with 3 different people, all of which never text me back. That's fine. One from a guy who I've been seeing for a few months now. I like him a lot, and he's the worst texter on the face of this earth. And then 2 girlfriends, one of which, like, I get. The other one, I also get. But it's like, I've decided I'm going to turn my phone off for the rest of the night. But before doing that, I'm gonna order probably $50 worth of sushi, roll a blunt, take a bath, and be in bed by like 10. Is this what 30 is like? Like, what the fuck?
If you're newly single or just like getting back out there and dating, I need to tell you something, which is there is always another guy around the corner. I really struggled with this when I started dating again. I was in an 8-year-long relationship my entire 20s. We were married and I got divorced a couple years ago. And I knew it was so irrational, but every time I'd meet a guy who I was attracted to and interested in, I would have this feeling and this fear of like, what if this is the last guy? Like, what if this is the last guy that I'm attracted to? And if I let go of this, there's just like nothing else out there for me. And obviously it just like all comes back to like having a scarcity mindset versus an abundance mindset. But I'm just here to tell you, a couple years into dating, there is always another great guy around the corner. But you have to let go of the last one who's like not doing it for you in order to meet the next one.
Who would like to tell her? There's not another great guy around the corner. There's a bunch of guys around the corner, but not another great one. Great guy compared to the dating market out there, you probably should have held on to that man for dear life. And I get her point that she's trying to make because she's a fairly nice looking lady, but she know good and well for the rest of these ladies out here, they can't take the luxury of just tossing every guy they meet to the side thinking there's gonna be another great guy. A lot of the great guys, they are already married or in relationships. So there's a bunch of guys down the road waiting to get in line next, no doubt. And if she's not careful, she's gonna end up in a perpetual state of being a pass around in her 50s and 60s.
This might be dramatic. I'm not saying that it's not. Is anyone else just tired of dating? I literally just sat in my car for 20 minutes crying because I'm so tired of pointless conversations and meaningless interactions with people that go absolutely nowhere. And by the way, no one has hurt my feelings. Nothing has happened to trigger this except for me just realizing, like, what is the point? Truly. Like, no one dates with intention and actually wants anything serious, and it's just like constant disappointment, and I'm just tired of having that negative energy in my life. But I also feel like I'm getting older, and it's like I have to put some effort into dating or I'm just gonna be alone forever. But now I'm just honestly getting to the point where I'm just gonna be the single aunt, and I think I'm okay with that.
Me and my fiance have to break up. He literally just like did something unforgivable this morning and I just can't get over it. So it's Saturday, we sleep in, we wake up, we have a nice little snuggle in bed. Everything's going the exact way you want a Saturday to go. After a little bit, he's like, you know, should we get up? Should we make breakfast? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. We get out to the kitchen to start making breakfast and we realize that we're out of coffee. So I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta get in the car to go get coffee. And he was like, I think you should just go alone. And I just felt my heart rip into 2. And I was like, what do you mean that I should just go get coffee alone? And he was like, efficiency-wise, doesn't it make more sense for me to stay here and make breakfast while you go get coffee so that by the time we both get back or I finish with the breakfast, like, we'll be ready to eat, we'll be ready to have breakfast. And I was like, what? We go everywhere together, we do everything together, we're not gonna go get coffee together? You're gonna send me out into the world on my own to go get coffee? You want to be efficient? You don't want to hang out every single second of every single day together? Like, I'm sorry, but that doesn't work for me. I need my little passenger princess beside me to go get coffee. Anyway, I got this stupid coffee, but I'm considering just not driving home and just leaving him forever. Efficiency? Really?
These are the type of females that you definitely do not want to be married to. She deserves to end up being alone if she want to leave her fiance over having to go pick up the coffee while he's preparing her breakfast. By the way, it's not like the guy just laying around still sleeping, but he's making her a good breakfast at home and she's complaining about the fact that they can't be together every second. Man, she is throwing telltale signs to him that this is a recipe for disaster. If she's making a big deal about this, she's gonna make a big deal about anything and run to the courthouse filing for a divorce over something that's probably not even that serious one day.
What's the most thirstiest, simpest message that you've received in your DMs, Facebook, etc.?
So I had a guy say to me, "Girl, you're a nurse. I need mouth to mouth. Come resuscitate me."
What about you?
I mean, I've had like, damn, I should have been your baby daddy.
I don't want to say that.
What about you?
Hey, beautiful. You look so gorgeous, sweet, and beautiful lady. I'm interested in having you as my sugar baby. I'll be paying you $6,000 weekly allowance. I love you, and I know your friend Tiara. Hit me up.
You took that $6,000?
I'm good. Because, like, $6,000 ain't free.
The reason why I had y'all do that exercise was for truly one reason. So the woman can see, you ladies can see that you're not that special. Because the same thing a doing to Brandy is the same doing to Francis, same thing doing to Savannah, and the same thing is doing to Dana. The problem is with the simps when they do too much, because then it gives the woman an over sense of ego, and you could have a girl that's really like a 2, but she's thinking she's a 10, so she's disqualifying guys that she should actually be dating, but those other guys that she's getting attention from only want to hit. So she's 30 or 35, 40 now, and she can't get no serious relationship from men, and then she's talking about, oh, all men are crap. Well, all men aren't crap. You just disqualified all the other that really would take you serious.
Yes, these simps out here are really the ones that are damaging these Western women's heads the most. But anyways, I've been seeing this man's podcast floating around, and every time I see him, he's doing things the right way. He's talking to the women the right way. You know, he ain't on no fresh and fit stuff. And I also like the fact that he be trying to give the ladies on the show a little bit of knowledge. But yes, simping should be outlawed and called out.
You know what's worse than Sunday scaries? Saturday scaries. I messaged a guy that I did not talk to for like 8 years. Literally like hooked up with him like 8 years ago. And I randomly thought about him. Like, you know, like when you're single at like 28, you start thinking about, oh, maybe from the past, like this is a good guy. Yeah, no. This is what went down. First I messaged him, hey stranger. He said, sorry, who's this? I said, Leah Bars. And then when I said, I said Leah, haha. And then I said Bars. And then when I sent Bars, it didn't say delivered. So I was like, did he block me? So then I did this. I went to his Venmo and I sent him $1 and I said, did you block me? And then he unblocked me and said, what's up? This is random. And I said, well, why did you block me? He said, why are you texting me? I said, whoa, I don't know, to catch up. He's like, it's been 8 years. I said, damn, I didn't know people couldn't talk again. My bad. He was like, I have a wife and kids now. Plot twist, my bad. He said, think you're a weirdo. I said, right back at ya. And then the conversation just ended and honestly woke up mortified. Simply mortified. So please stitch this with any other stories that you have that are similar or worse than this, so it makes me feel better about my decisions. Thank you.
And look, old girl mad. She done shot dude that, hey, big head text message. You haven't heard from a woman in years, and all of a sudden she pop up out the blue like, hey, how you doing? I love how dude was like, yeah, I'm here with my wife and my kids. Like, I have totally moved on. And this man is a smart man, because these are the type of women that'll come in and wreck your home. You know what I mean? Got you up in divorce court because you done got caught messing around with her. And she's definitely not worth that. She at least got to be a 10 plus or 11 to make me cheat. But I guess all men have been through this. Now, I have experienced that in my past before several times, where I've heard from ladies that the last time I heard from them, you know, they was married, they was dating someone, and about a year or two later, you'll get a text from them saying, hey, big head, you know, hey, stranger, how are you doing? And it's like they don't come out and say right away that they're divorced or they're single now. They just kind of joke around with it and be like, hey, I miss talking to you. We should hang out sometime. And that's when us men usually are like, I thought you was married. Where's your boyfriend? What's going on? And they give you the spill. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, because women love to talk about how a guy always double back or he'll come back around. No, it'd be a lot of women coming back around as well. Usually guys are just coming back around to see if they can still hook up with you, but a lot of women coming back around looking for the whole relationship thing with you. I'm gonna close this video out right right here. If you want to see more content, be sure to follow me on Datingwright Live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button like you hit on your favorite IG model. Like the video, drop a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video.